guys, my Temu order finally came in and I'm able to unbox it here with you. I'm so excited. I feel like we're back to normal. I did place another order yesterday. These orders are not sponsored. I paid for them myself. Let me just say the price adjustments have been where they're at. I had price adjustment credits over on my account. Completely forgot about it. It was just over like $8 and like 10 cents or something like that. I was kind of bored. I cannot just sit around and do nothing because then I start browsing, window shopping. I ended up spending $69 on top of the $8 credit that I had. So mija. Numero uno is going to be my cups. I drink pro coffee every morning. I prefer cups like this because I can literally pour my coffee and be on the go. And then when it's done, I dump it versus usually I leave my insulated cups in the car, and if you've left a protein shake out, it stinks after a while. So this makes travel with beverages so much easier for my life, including the fact that when we go to Miami, we always have to take a juice or something, so it's easy to so it's just easy to like get rid of the cups. I ended up getting a 25 pack. They have 25 pack, 50, 100. You're gonna get the cups, straws for every single cup, so 25 straws, and the lids. The last time I got them was via a sponsored video, and I ended up getting an 100 pack that lasted me forever. I fell in love with the idea of having disposable cups. You know what I mean? So, and even by the pool, it's great to have a cup with a lid by the pool. That wasn't expensive. It was 15 bucks. 13. It was around $13. I bought pens. I love any excuse to try a new pen style. I saw these, I thought that it was kind of fun that they're actually clear, and we are going to test them here together. I like a pen that is nice and opaque, does not skip, and glides easily. So I'm hoping these perform the way I expect them to. They were so affordable. Sometimes you can't ask for too much of a product, you know what I mean? Especially when they're like cheap. Pero vamos a ver. I went and I got my little notebook. Let's see how it feels. No, stupid. Blue, not a really good oh, there we go. It still had some of the wax on the tip. I'm like, blue, not a very good first impression. Yeah, there's still some wax on the tip. Much better. Okay, so that one feels better now that I removed the tip. This one still has some on the side, but let's see. This one's a black. Come on now. Sometimes, why do they have to put that on the tip? That's so annoying. Okay, no, I removed the tip and that's a flop. So I am going to be reaching out to the Temu because we should not be going through this. Like, nothing's happening. Absolutely not. Send me some good pens, girl. Send me some good pens. This is, okay, so I don't recommend the pens. I'll link them anyway, but mira, I don't recommend them. And I've gotten pens from Temu before and they were amazing. These here, I don't know what happened. If you don't know about price adjustments, don't sleep on them. Like I said, I just placed another order yesterday. You go to your Temu app, and if you go to like your orders, see, look, I just placed an order yesterday. I used up whatever credits I had, and I already have just under $5 worth of credit, which is bananas to me. So once you place an order, you're gonna go to your orders, and usually you'll either see price adjustment or these three little dots here. Let's see. So you click the three little dots and you're gonna see the options. I'm gonna go with price adjustment, and then usually if this here, the bottom, I never do price match. If you do price adjustment at the bottom, if this is orange, that means something changed in price and you can get a price adjustment. If it's not orange, don't even bother clicking on it. There is no shift in price. If it's orange, that's like the green light. Make sure you click on it to get your price adjustment. I placed my order and used up my $8, and then every single day I would go in and check for price adjustment, and I would get my price adjustment. I ended up getting a total of $6.02 cash back in price adjustments because things did change in price. My order just came in yesterday. So in a matter of a week and a half, I got $6 back. And then I went in yesterday because I had more stuff in my car. I placed the other order. I used up those $6 towards my order. So essentially, I ended up getting like 1 to 2 items for free. No lie, 3 hours after placing my order, I was like, let's check for price adjustments because it randomly happens. You can check once or twice a day, right? I checked, I got credits. This morning I checked, I got credits. I have just under $5 worth of credits and I just placed my order yesterday. So don't sleep on it. It's a great way. If you're constantly going to placing orders on Temu, it's a great way to get some money back. And the reason why I don't do price matching is because it's too much work. I tried to do it to see. You have to find the same item on a different platform for cheaper, screenshot it, then you have to upload it, then they have to process it and determine whether it's an actual, like a real listing, authentic listing, and then they'll decide if you're going to get the price match. I don't have time for that. It's just as easy as price adjustment, give me a damn credit, and let's call it a day. I have a lot of kitchen gadgets. Y'all know me, I love me a good kitchen gadget. And I know this mandolin is very simple. I do have the one that suctions onto the counter, and you have so many different options from julienning to shredding, you name it, I have it. I have the one that's a chopper. Y'all seen it here on the channel, and it cuts everything into cubes. I needed a simple mandolin that you can just kind of go wah, wah, wah. The thing about this one though is that you don't have the option on how thin or thick you want it to be. So this is going to be like the thinnest slicing of onions. I know this sounds stupid. I think I paid like $3 for this, but the reason why I got this one is because onions on a sandwich is life, okay? But the thicker they are, I don't know, the more bitter I feel like they are or whatever. So I'd rather just like slice them really, I mean, that's gonna be a really, really thin slice. There's no way around it. But it's cool because it was only $3. I ended up getting like buffer. Is it like a buffer smoothing buffer? Nail buffers. The one that I've had is a pink one, and I've had forever. I've probably had for like 3 or 4 years. Everything is affordable. I'm gonna link everything below. But I ended up getting the buffer. Y'all know I get all of my nail accessories, tools, and stuff like that over on the Temu, and even like the gels I get on Temu. Is this gonna be the best buffer you're ever gonna find? Probably not, but it does the job. It was really affordable, like I said, and this is a, how many do you get in here? A 10 pack, which is not bad. So if the other one lasted me a lifetime and I only have one, I will never have to buy any more of those again. Girls don't know, but I ended up getting these. Cam got from a family member a cute little kit with like a water bottle, all these things like for bedtime prep, and then an eye mask. She will not go to sleep in her room without it. And now Ty was like, I want one. I was gonna get Cam a new eye mask, so it made sense to grab one for Miss Ty. These were like $1 and some change. I got the one that has the pink and the lavender and stuff for Miss Cammy, and then Ty is loving blue or red. They didn't have red, so I went with this blue. It's gonna be nice to see the reaction because I know Ty has been wanting one for a while. Hold on, let me put this out. I got these for me. I've seen them all over the TikTok. I've had it in my car on TikTok, but I've never checked out. And then I saw that they had them over on the Temu, so I was like, yes. It's a 4-pack of claw clips, but they're the flat kind. I've been using this one since yesterday because I wanted to try it. They had different colors you can choose from. I went with like the more neutral and the deep ones because these are mostly the colors that I would typically use. You just use this like a regular claw clip, except it just slides in and it's nice and flat. It's a thing I might have to get used to, you know? I mean, I know for the bettering of my hair, but I got those claw clips and I got them off of Temu, which was cheaper than the TikTok. Here's something else that I found on the TikTok, and I actually bought them off TikTok the first time around. I only got a 5-pack at the time, 12-pack, and it was cheaper than TikTok. TikTok was like $10. This was a 12-pack for like $7. So instead of those aluminum, what do you call them? We call them Brillo pads. You know, I don't know if it's a Latino thing, but we call them the Brillo pads, right? They're pretty good at taking anything burnt out of a pan. Like for our calderos for the rice, they're amazing. However, they're horrible on your nails, horrible on your fingers, and technically speaking, they should not be used on non-stick pans. This here is actually really nice. I wanted to get some so that I can share half of this pack with my mother-in-law. She was curious about them, so I was like, I'm gonna order some. I'll give you half of the pack. You try them. If you love them, then you replenish them. It does have a really good grit. How well do they last? Well, again, I've had mine, oh my God, I placed the order maybe 4 months ago and I've only used up 2. They're really good at getting into your pots and in your pans, your frying pans and stuff like that without you having to really soak them. I haven't even had to use my Brillo pad, which I hate having a Brillo pad at home because that ruins pans. Once you've used it up, it does lose its ability after some time to really get in there and dig in and scrape up the food out of the pans. If you've seen the TikTok commercials or people pushing it so that you can buy it, and then you see that little orange thing on screen, they're flipping it upside down and they're like, look at what this does. I tried that. It doesn't work like that. I feel like people are going behind the scenes and soaking it in some sort of a solution, rinsing it out, and then be like, look how this works. It does work. It's a great something to have at home to help you clean up your pots. It's not gonna take off built-in grease and seasoning and stuff from underneath your pans. So that's something that I want to like put out there. I haven't reviewed these on TikTok or anything like that, but that's a fact. But they're really, really good. I got a 5-pack of shirts for the husband. He really likes that jersey dry fit fabric. It's literally just a kind of like a crew neck t-shirt, but the fabric is breathable and it's that dry fit type of fabric. So this was a nice set because it comes with the blue, the black, a cranberry, and a color that he doesn't really have in the closet yet, a green. And this was like about $18 or something like that. Here's something that was kind of deceptive. So it's a 10-pack. Based on the picture, I didn't look at the dimensions, I'm an idiot, but based on the picture, I thought this was going to be like a bigger type of scrunch. This, although cute and will not tug or break my hair, I thought was gonna be a lot bigger. So this is gonna be something that I guess I'll be using for Cam versus myself. They do have really good stretch, so it's very similar. It's very similar to the ones that I usually haul, but look at that. I mean, even this one is bigger than it. Like, come on, girl. It is a 10-pack. It was affordable, less than $2. This here, it was deceptive. It is what it is. I have actually hauled rings, like engagement rings and wedding band sets off of Temu because my real ones, I have them locked up in a safe. I lose everything. I.e., whenever you don't see me with a ring on, it's because I have taken them off to season food, cook, do dishes, whatever, and I've forgotten where I've put them, like stored them. This is the only one that I never take off. I've lost some weight with my protein shakes and like really watching what I'm eating and stuff. My rings tend to, like even my Ultra Human ring is just sliding the hell off, which is a problem, okay? Like I've had to go from like this finger to this finger, and even this finger is loose, so now I have to kind of like try to see if it'll work on this finger. All my rings are super loose on me, so I ended up getting a number 6 instead. So I ended up getting 2 different rings. These were cute, they're simple, and it's just like at the end of the day, honey, I've been married over 20 years, 21 years. So at this point, it's just a symbol just to show people I'm married, leave me alone kind of thing. So the band is simple. See, it's just it's cute. It has like some texture to it, but nothing big. Now this is a size 6. Oh my God, and it's still big. It's not as big as the 7s, so it still slides off and stuff, but it's not as bad. And then this one, look how cute that is. I think it's an opportunity for you to explore different styles for different occasions and stuff like that. Sometimes you want to be extra, so get some that are extra. And then if you want to just keep it simple, then go with something that's simple, everyday wearable. And if something were to happen and you were to lose it, it doesn't hurt you as much. These look like they should be in the military type of kitchen scissors. They have it in white too, not white, silver. My knife set are all black, so I thought this would work. Look how freaking cool. This is badass. How do you open? Okay, you just open. This here looks very much like we're ready to chop up some chicken. It's very badass. I think this area here is specifically to like cut up bone. This is actually a really nice heavy duty kind of, it's big and it's scary, but I think it's gonna work for what I needed, which is for la cocina. Then I ended up grabbing, I'm so excited, I ended up grabbing a game for the kids. Think of what is it, Jenga, except it's on a seesaw. You have to connect the same colors in a row, right? But it's on a seesaw, so you also have to maintain its, what is it, balance, or it falls over. So you have to keep balancing, and if it falls over, then you lose. This kind of looks like a small box for what it is. Oh, they're tiny. Okay, so that's kind of cute. Anyway, so I got it for the girls because no matter how much they have, sometimes they're like bored. And we don't really have a lot of board games here, and the board games that we do have, oh, almost fell. The board games that we do have, like Cam can't participate in like checkers and chess and stuff. So I ended up getting this game for the girls. Every time I do some sort of a haul, I go shopping, I have to grab something for my kids. Here's something that I'm hoping kind of works. So if you have baby hairs around here, then more than likely you have baby hairs around here, like here and back here. I found these. The reason why it grabbed my attention is because on the advertisement picture, the person had a pony and then put this like into their hair to hold up the baby hairs that were not part of the pony. So we're gonna do this together. All right, so it's not about the hair looking cute. It's really about us being able to see this part here. We're gonna try this together. So it does come with two. Do I need both? Well, maybe. So I'm going to just kind of, I guess my pony would have to be tighter. Damn, my baby hairs down here are not doing it. Let's see. I guess if you have more even baby hairs, it would work. I guess. I wonder though, hold on. So say I'm doing my makeup and I wanna get my hair out of my face. So instead of using a clip, no, hold on, let's try this again. Can I? This is something people used to use back in the day and it worked. Oh no, it's not gonna grip. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna test this out with my hair being a little tighter in a ponytail and then see if it grips. But I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before. It's definitely a different kind of vibe, different kind of style. This is not something new to us. It's just the way that they're advertising for it to be used. It's kind of new. And then moving on to my very last item, which I only got this because I thought it would be fun. This here apparently is going to help you create the best cut crease ever. And it comes with all these attachments. Now, you can do a graphic cut crease. I don't know if this is even gonna work, but I saw this and I was like, oh, that would be kind of fun to play with. You're gonna get two of these because it's one for either eye, and obviously you're gonna get one that's opposite of this shape. This would go in here like this, and then you would go in with your eyeshadow and create your crease. How is that gonna work? We don't know, but I think it would be fun to play around with. And you're gonna get like a regular cut crease situation. See, so it would kind of get in your crease like so. Anyway, so there's a few of them. I thought it would be fun to play around with it. So at some point I'll do like a short. Oh, girl, that just pushed my lash down. I could feel it. Okay, you guys, that is all the items I hauled this time around. Like I said, I already have another order that I placed and it's actually shipping out today, which is really exciting. Now, there are different items in that, like really different items within that order. I can't wait to show you that haul as well. If you have any items that you highly recommend that you're like, girl, I really need you to try this because it's life. Whether it's for the household, whether it's a clothing item, a makeup item, skincare, let me know in the comments because I am all about placing an order, testing your recommendations out. Now, we can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining, all you have to do is hit the join button below and you're good to go. Make sure you hit that like button for me and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you check out my all things Temu playlist, girl. I've got so many items that you can check out for reference before you actually purchase them yourself. I hope to see you guys over there. Thanks so much for watching.